Hi everyone. So in the first tutorial we went ahead and altered our cover, which was super fun. I wanted us to kind of go ahead and jump right in there. So what we're going to do on this one, we're going to thin out our book, basically just prep the inside of our book for our page layouts, whatever we want to put in. Now, how I do it is, and I start from the minute you open the book, I go ahead and start counting those pages. I count out 5, move those over, then I count out another 5 and cut those 5 pages out. Now, this book's a little bit tricky because it is hand sewn, and so like with this page here, it's a little bit loose. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and add some glue, down the spine here just to kind of glue it back in place. And basically, I'm just, as I'm thinning this out, I'm going to cut the 5 pages and then go ahead and glue, the one page to the next page to kind of cover up where we've cut. And I'm basically just doing that as I'm cutting it. Most of the time I go ahead and thin it out first and then come back and glue it. I thought I would try to go ahead and do the 2 steps at one time, which for the most part that worked out pretty good as far as a time saver. The only thing you have to watch is when you're gluing your pages together. It can be easy for the pages to become, trying to think of the right word, they kind of get off center, and so it makes the pages like bubble, or puffy, whatever that right word is. And so I did end up having to go back on some of these and re-glue them, and then just shut the book, for everything to lay flat so that it would adhere correctly. So that's the only thing you're going to have to watch for on this. Other than that, it can be a good time saver, but again, the main thing is we count our 5 pages, move them aside, and then count the next 5 pages and cut out those 5 pages. And then we take, and then from there, those 2 pages that you're looking at, you're going to glue those together. And I try to just make different pockets. There's different ways that you can make pockets. Sometimes I just kind of fold, the half, I just fold it in half vertically and just glue it. That makes a nice little side pocket. Or I'll take the page and just kind of fold it down from the top, kind of like a half triangle, and that makes a good pocket, that you can just tuck things in from the top. And then sometimes I just take the whole page and just glue it around the sides, depending on however I want. I might want a side pocket, I might want a top pocket. So I'm just kind of showing you some of the different pockets that I'm making. So after thinning out our book, I go ahead and I let the pages that I glued together, I let them dry, and then I go ahead and start working on our page layouts. So basically I'm starting with the inside of the front cover. And I wanted to cut up some of the stamps that were on the napkin. I'm just absolutely loving those. And so I'm going ahead and gluing this one down. And I like to use my paintbrush to glue those down. It's just so much easier, to get that glue, spread good on that napkin to, Mod Podge it down. And then I'm just taking one of the journaling cards, distressing the edges, just kind of scrunching up the edges, tearing it and kind of curling it a little bit, just trying to make it look old. So that's kind of what I'm going for. And then I'm just going to make a little pocket or a little tuck spot out of this journaling card. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do the same on the other side as well. Both of these journaling cards came from the same sheet of cardstock paper, so I thought, well, they match, so they coordinate quite well together. So I'm just using those on my spread. So I found one of the, I guess you could say it was just a little piece of a postage stamp, but I thought that would be perfect because I'm just going to kind of tuck it behind this tuck spot that we're making with the journaling card. Just trying to add a couple of layers here, adding more than one layer. It just adds more interest to your page layout. And so it's very interesting to have some things go up and down, some things go side to side, some things go diagonally, and so it's just really fun to create a layout or your project with those different elements going. Obviously you don't want to have too much going on, but but it is fun to have some of those different elements. And I'm just taking the word journey and I cut it out from one of the journaling cards. And so just distress the edges, and I'm just going to add some glue it down. And because I like to have the words. I think that's what's so fun about journaling. I see where a lot of people will put a word or a phrase, in their layout, maybe something inspirational, and I really do like that. And so this tag, the layaway tag or alteration tag is what it is. That's really going to look cool because then whenever your book is closed, you'll see it, kind of, peeking out from the top. So I like how that's going to look. And so I'm just adding a little bit of washi tape. My washi tape ripped a little bit. I was trying to put it down and it ripped, so I just go with it, just try to line it up a little bit and I just go with it, no big deal. And then I'm going to take the our marker, and just kind of outline a little bit. I don't do that very much, but I do like that when I look at what other people do. I like how they outline it. And I thought, you know, I'm going to try to do that more. And then I'm just going to take the rest of that journaling card and just tuck that right in there. So I really like how the first layout turned out. You know, it's just something really simple. Instead of just keeping the page blank, you know, just to add a little something. You know, I like the beach theme this month. You know, bright colors just really adds that pop to your page. So I really, really do like that. And then I used this journaling card. The marker, you know, it bled just a little bit to the back of it, like you could see a little bit of the outline. So I just covered that right up, you know, with the journaling card. Just used it as a little tuck spot. Now I'm going to cut out another one of these postage stamps. I'll probably end up using this whole napkin by the end of the book because I just love these little postage stamps from the napkin. And I'm just going to glue it down on the other page, just kind of toward the bottom here. Just adding a little bit more glue. Want to make sure it's glued down good. So, but that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to let me know. Thanks so much for watching.